you have a side post battery installed on your vehicle and you're looking to upgrade and add some accessories, but those accessories need to be connected to battery power, a safe way to get it installed is by using Deka's side post battery extender. You can pick up this bolt in either a 1 3/4 inch length or a 1 13/16 inch length to properly match your vehicle. Without an extender like this, if you start adding ring terminals and wires to your factory side post connector, more often than not you end up stripping out the battery. As you can see here, the threads coming off of your factory bolt aren't too long. We are looking at the Deka, but they're going to be about the same length, and it's important that they're the same length. I don't recommend just using a longer bolt and putting your ring terminals on it and wires, because the threads that go into your battery are also only this deep. So if you thread it in too far, you can bust your battery and then you're leaking battery acid and you need a new battery. If you use the same size bolt and add those to it, then the threads aren't going to be long enough to grab and properly tighten down, and it's going to strip the threads out of the battery, and then you can't tighten it down at all and you have to replace the battery. So avoid all those expensive battery replacement repairs by just getting the proper bolt that will allow you to add as many accessories as your heart's desire. You've got plenty of room there to add ring terminals, so you can have multiple accessories running off of this single post. The post is made of brass, so it's going to be an excellent conductor. The bolt length itself is 1 3/4 inches, and this is important if your battery is in a tray that's got a pretty tight fit. You don't want your battery positive sticking out to where it can ground on anything on the body. Let's go ahead and install it now, and we'll show you how to do that. We'll begin by removing our battery positive post. If you're worried that you may touch your wrench on anything grounded, you can take your negative terminal off first, as this is recommended to keep you from accidentally shorting anything out. Once you've got it loose, we can just take it off here. And now we'll pull it back. Our bolt will then remove from the rubber covering. It may be helpful to use a pick or flat-bladed screwdriver to assist you in getting out of there. And regardless of which vehicle you have, all your side posts are basically the same. They all use a very similar sized bolt and similarly shaped rubber housing that keeps the bolt in place. And then we can pop the bolt out. We'll now take our new one from Deka, slide it all the way in, and then we can reinstall it onto our battery. When tightening it down, you want to make sure you don't over tighten it, as the lead material inside is a softer metal, so it is possible to over tighten it. We'll tighten it down using a 5/8 inch wrench or socket. The stud coming off of our post is 3/4 inches long, which gives you plenty of length to add accessories and be able to fully tighten a nut on it. And the diameter of our stud is 3/8 of an inch. So you want to make sure you purchase appropriately sized ring terminals to get all your accessories mounted. If you need some ring terminals, you can pick those up here at etrailer.com. Now, any accessories can be attached here that need positive power. We're going to be using ours for our brake controller that we're setting up on our express van. So we can just slide those on there, and this is going to give us power not only to our brake controller, the other one's going to give us power to the charge line back at the back of the vehicle, because we also added a fully functional 7-way connector. Once you've got your ring terminals pushed on any accessories you're going to be installing, just install the nut that comes with it and tighten it down. I highly recommend that you use the 5/8 wrench you were using before to hold the stud so you don't over tighten it on the battery, and then tighten it down with a second wrench that is a 9/16 size for the nut. And that completes our look at Deka's side post battery extender.